Hey, Venetia's cutesy squad. So I remember one time, right? I think I was like in the ninth grade. Yeah, I think it was the ninth grade, right? When I was in high school, right? So I had this kind of a friend, kind of acquaintance, kind of. I don't know. Maybe he liked me. I'm not too sure. I can't remember all the details because I'm really clueless from all these things. But that's not the main part of the story, right? So this is a time when we was in class, right? And I'm right next to the door to go outside of the classroom, right? So the door, I'm sitting right here next to the door and the bookshelf, right? And it was these other desks on the opposite side, right? I don't know if it was like exams, but it was only like 3, 4 people inside the classroom at some point. So there was like the kid who's the acquaintance kind of friend kind of dude was the guy who followed me up to high school. I guess when I keep saying that, that's the same dude. I'm not too sure if y'all knew that. But anywho, so that happened, right? And he was like, at that time we was done with exams and everything like that. We were just sitting in the class, right? So he's like telling the teacher all my past things when I was in the other schools, right? I guess he was complaining to the teacher, but like looking at me like, why you don't do these kind of things, before school starts, right? And in my head, I'm like, why you coming up with these old past, like why you telling these new teachers these things that I be doing when I was like in other schools, like what's wrong with you? So the thing he was talking to the other teachers and looking at me, and saying why I do these things, right? This is what he was saying about it, right? He's like, oh, Venetia don't come the first day or week or second week of school. She always come in like the middle of the school year. Why she do that? I don't know. He looked at me like, why do you do that? My whole thing was, he was like, oh, because she don't have a calendar. Oh, because of this and the third, right? And I'm like, why y'all bringing up the past, like, what are you doing? Like, okay, I don't come the first, second week or the first week of school, like, that's none of your biz why I don't come. But I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't really come the first week or second week of school. It's because sometimes we don't have all the stuff for school. Sometimes we don't have enough books for school. Sometimes it's pencils, paper. The list goes on. Apparently you have to come to school like that, right? And apparently my mom didn't want to send us to school without all those kind of things, because then the teacher was gonna like send a note home saying why you don't have this and this and that. So that's why we don't come the first, second week of school. And sometimes we just want to stay a little bit more days of school, because why not? You're not learning nothing the first, second, or weeks of school. I don't know. That's how you make friends. The first week to second week, you make friends those weeks. I don't like friends, because they backstabbers. People are just assholes, to me. So that's why I don't come the first, second week of school, right? So I'm like, I don't want to come. They're like, you should bring a calendar home so you know what days and stuff for school, right? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, get out my face with this, because one, that's none of your business, and two, why you get bringing up the past, telling these damn new teachers that what I be doing, like that's none of your business, what I do. You want me to come the first week, you buy my stuff, you buy my books and stuff like that so I can come to school. Sometimes I don't want to come to the first, second weeks of school. You're just looking at people. That's the main thing you're supposed to do. When you go to the first week to the second week of school, the only thing you're doing is looking at the kids and the teachers and getting to know the teachers and stupid stuff like that. And filling out some stupid ass people that I don't even care about, right? I don't want to do that. So that's why I come the third week of school. Or maybe sometimes in the end of the school year. Sometimes, I don't know. But sometimes I don't feel like going to school because it's useless. But I still went to school. Anywho, so that was the main thing, right? And I'm like, I looked at him, I was like, dude, why you causing problems with these new teachers with me? You know, like why are you doing this? You know, like what is your motivation to like tell these teachers these things about me? You know, so stuff like that, right? And I don't know how this even happened. You know, so I was sitting at the desk, you know, ignoring what they was saying about me, you know, and they was all chiming in and stuff like that, and I was like, why are you even talking about me like that, you know? I'm in the goddamn classroom, you know, like whatever, you know, like I didn't care at this moment. I was like, whatever, you can continue to talk about me because it's only words, you know, it's not like you're gonna hit me with or anything like that, right? So I'm like ignoring them, you know. So he came right beside me, right on the. I don't know why he didn't just move the desk right there, but anywho, that was not even the main thing, right? This ass face did some kind of crazy shit to my pants, and when I know this was happening, I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" You know. I'm gonna tell you what he did, right? So I'm sitting on the desk, or sitting on the chair with the desk, you know, a normal desk, you know. Maybe I'll put a picture of what the desk would look like. I don't know. So I'm sitting there, you know, just drawing, you know. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something on a piece of paper. I don't remember what I was doing, right? So he came and sat right on the floor on his knees, I guess. Anywho, and he thought it would be funny or just disgusting to pull out his D, right? And just rub it on my pants. And I love that pants. It was like a khakis, but it was a cute denim pants, right? And you all know I love all the clothes when my mom buys me for uniform. I love them, you know, because she gets like certain kind of like colors and it looks pretty cute, right? Tell me why he had the nerve and the audacity to do that to my pants, you know? And then when I start realizing what is this thing like rubbing on my pants, you know? And I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, get off me. Like, move away from me, you know? I was like moving my leg. I was like, what are you doing? Like, put that shit away. What are you doing? You know? I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't know if he was just jacking off on my pants. I don't even know. Like, what gives you the right to be doing that shit, especially in class? And why are you doing it to me? Why do you have to do it to my pants, you know? I love those pants. Apparently, I had to go home and burn it, right? Not burn it, but I had to throw it in the trash because I don't know what he was doing with my pants, you know? So I throw it away. And apparently, I had to wear different pants, you know? So that happened, right? And I was kind of still pissed because why would you violate my pants like that, you know? Like, what's wrong with you? Why you had it in your mind to do this to me? Why the hell you didn't do it to another girl, right? I don't know. Maybe because I was not listening to when they was like yapping and stuff like that, right? I didn't care, but I was like, I care about my pants, you know, and those pants was not even cheap. It was maybe like, I don't know how much money it was, but it was not cheap, you know. And you have to go to a certain place to find these kind of pants, right? And I'm still mad about that shit, you know? Because those pants was cute and it fit me all around, you know? And it made me sad because, one, why would you do that to my pants? Why would you violate it and make it a different... I don't know if it was like... It was the same color, but I was like... It's not the same anymore because you vandalize it, you know? It's like almost like painting on someone's building and you shouldn't be doing that, right? It's vandalizing, you know? That was my property, you know? My pants was on my leg. I could have burned my leg because... I couldn't burn it because then it was like... I don't know. I was like feeling like I had to clean my leg at some point because he was rubbing his D on my pants. And to me, it was like kind of like rubbing on my leg as well. So I had to scrub my leg, you know. Now I think about it, I think it was my left leg, you know. I'm not too sure. But I felt kind of nasty when he did that shit, you know. And then he moved away after he did that, you know. Then he told me, "Did you like it?" I was like, "Nigga, if the teacher was out here, I would have punched you in your face at this point, you know. But, you know, I don't want to get in trouble, you know." And then he walked away, and then the bell rang. Then I was like, "What the hell happened, you know? Like, why you did that to me? You could have just did it to someone else, you know. I don't care how long we went to the same school. You shouldn't have did that to me, you know. That was kind of fucked up what you did, you know." And he didn't even say sorry because he did that, you know. That was disgusting, you know. Anywho, like and subscribe, turn notification on, and I'll see you later. Bye. Or if anything happened like this to you guys, like, comment down below. I really want to know.